Hi there, this is Chris Parrott for Motorheads.com, and I wanted to bring this unique Porsche 996 911 to your attention. Now, look closely, and it looks like a very distinctive 996 because of a rather inexpensive mod that makes this particular example rather unique. So, this is trying to be a 996 Speedster. Now, the purists among you may almost immediately recognize that a production version actually never happened. So, how exactly did this happen? So, I'm just going to briefly touch upon this particular car and give you a brief history about the Speedster. The Speedster is the one of the purest forms of Porsches that exists out there. The nameplate itself actually goes back to the 1950s, early 1950s, when Porsche sold cars like the one you see right here with the 356 Speedster. And of course, you also had the much smaller 550 Speedster. With the Speedster body style, it's all about open top motoring. Uh, However, it does have a few standout features that set it apart from Cabriolets and Targa models. The Speedster is known for its stripped-down design, a super lightweight body, often featuring a smaller windshield or a windshield that isn't as tall, right? No rear seats. You have these distinctive double bubble humps and a rear deck lid uh, and the tonneau cover instead of a full roof. While the 911 would eventually embrace this format, it is worth noting that not all generations of the Porsche 911 got this extremely rare and desirable body style, split between air-cooled and water-cooled models, as you can see right here. The only generations of the to actually receive the Speedster body style were the 964, the 930, the 997 and the 991.2, and they were often case extremely limited production run, making them rare and collectible. Now, the 993, however, is becoming increasingly popular. This particular example that you see right here was actually built by Porsche for F.A. Porsche or Ferdinand Alexander Porsche, the godfather of the 911, same man who designed the original 1963 911 and also responsible for starting Porsche design in the early 1970s. So this particular example was actually subsequently owned by Jerry Seinfeld, one of the most renowned Porsche collectors. Now that you have some context about the Speedster, let me actually talk about this particular example that you see right here. So what this is a 996 Cabriolet that is emulating or trying to look like a Speedster. That's been made possible by a rather inexpensive mod from DCT, an aftermarket company. So these are DCT Speedster humps. They're available in either composite or carbon fiber, ranging between 1650 and 3150 US dollars. The kit itself comprises of two panels and they clamp onto each other. Uh, however, um, the installation process is very easy after this point. Once they clamp onto each other, it barely takes a few minutes to actually install it onto your car. Um, However, it is worth noting that these panels they only ship with the primer applied. You will need to prep it for paint and to exactly color match it to your exact specific car. While this concept is pretty exceptional in theory, I just wish there was a better way to actually, the execution could have been better, especially because if you look at this braking line, it kind of makes it very obvious that what you're looking at is not necessarily a genuine speedster. More so in a lighter color like white or silver, yellow, red. Not so much on darker shades, obviously, because uh, it would be much better at hiding this obvious break in the bodywork. And other obvious giveaway would be this unusually tall windscreen. As I mentioned before, speedster models are they have a rather stubby, short windshield, so that also makes it rather easy to spot that this isn't a, a authentic or genuine speedster, so to speak. In the end, I suppose this is kind of the best of both worlds because you can rock the speedster look throughout summer. You don't need the top on, but once summer comes to an end and you've got fall and winter coming now, you obviously have the benefit of easily disassembling these panels and getting the rack top up easily. Because good luck doing that on some spider models, for example. It's extremely difficult to actually get the top up. It's not as easy as a cabriolet or a convertible is. So you kind of enjoy the best of both worlds. And as far as adding value is concerned, I suppose you're getting the speedster look on a budget with this particular example because 996 cabs go for around $25,000. That's kind of the average price of cars that have been sold over the past 5 years. Whereas if you're looking at a genuine speedster from Porsche, you're looking at hundreds of thousands or even millions, given how rare these cars actually are. So, personally, what do you think about this car? I think it looks rather nice. I think this is an extremely clean and pristine example. The Friday headlights, they don't bother me too much. I think this is a very inexpensive way for 996 owners to actually enjoy and rock that speed to body style that so many people actually are yearning after. And it's rather inexpensive. So let me know what you guys think about it. And I'll talk to you in the next one. So cheers, guys. Take it easy. Bye bye.